You wake up before sunlight even touches your room. The glow of a screen already does. Messages, markets, mentions, 1,000 tiny hands pulling at your attention before your feet touch the floor. You tell yourself, I'm just checking something quick. But minutes blur into hours. And by the time you look up, your focus, the thing that could have built an empire, is gone. Piece by piece, fed to the noise. Everyone talks about hard work. Few talk about focus, because focus isn't glamorous. It's quiet, invisible. It's the part of success no one can post about. The mint green glow drifts into the room, soft, calm, patient. It doesn't scold you. It observes. It's the whisper that asks, are you choosing what matters, or are you being chosen by distraction? Distraction doesn't always look evil. Sometimes it looks productive. A new idea, a new app, a new opportunity. But behind every distraction hides the same thief: control. The world doesn't take your money first. It takes your focus. And once it has that, everything else becomes easy to steal. Picture this. Two men start the same morning. One jumps into the chaos, checking, scrolling, switching, reacting. The other sits still for 5 minutes. He breathes, writes 3 priorities. Then he moves like a laser, not a lantern. A month later, the difference is invisible. A year later, it's undeniable. 10 years later, one is wealthy. The other is busy. You're not broke because you're lazy. You're broke because your mind is crowded. Because focus is the real currency. And you've been giving it away for free. Every advertisement, every notification, every trend. They don't just fight for your clicks. They fight for your capacity to think deeply. And the less you think, the easier you are to sell to. The mascot floats closer now, glowing brighter in the dim light. It projects tiny images around you. Coins scattering when you switch tabs. Time dripping like water when you check your phone. Ideas fading when you chase another distraction. It's not judging you. It's showing you the cost. Because focus has a price. And you've been paying it unconsciously. Wealth doesn't start with money. It starts with attention. Attention creates clarity. Clarity creates decisions. Decisions create wealth. So if you feel lost, don't ask, what should I do? Ask, what have I been giving my focus to? The man in the chair finally closes his laptop. He stares at his reflection in the dark screen. For the first time, he notices how tired his eyes look. Not from work, but from input. The mascot hovers beside him. Its glow steady, heartbeat. It doesn't say a word, but somehow he hears it. Silence is not emptiness. It's direction. He takes a breath. He opens a notebook instead of a browser. He writes one line. Today, I choose depth over noise. And that's where the shift begins. Discipline is impossible without focus. Focus is impossible without peace. And peace only arrives when you stop reacting to everything that beeps. Most people confuse motion with progress. They're busy every hour, but their life hasn't moved an inch. Activity is the illusion that fools the distracted. Clarity is the advantage of the focused. The mascot brightens now, casting mint gold light across the desk. Papers shimmer, thoughts settle. The room feels lighter, like oxygen returning after years underwater. And in that moment, he understands. Focus isn't about doing less. It's about doing what matters until it matters. It's about giving your energy direction, so your time has somewhere to land. If you truly want wealth, don't count your hours. Count your uninterrupted hours. Protect them like treasure. Schedule silence. Defend your mornings. Turn your phone from a master into a tool, because every focused hour compounds. Every quiet decision builds momentum. And momentum, quiet, consistent, invisible, is how wealth really grows. One day, you'll look back and realize the glow never left you. It was just buried under noise. You'll notice how much sharper your mind feels. How simple your choices have become. How calm success actually is. Real freedom isn't about having more money. It's about having more control over your time, your thoughts, your direction. The mascot hovers one last time. Its light softer now. Not as a guide, but as a reflection of what's already awake within you. And if it could speak, it would say, focus is the art of remembering what matters. The price of distraction. How focus builds real wealth. Not a warning. A reminder. You don't need to chase harder. You just need to see clearer. Because the moment you take back your focus, you take back your future.